The gold ornaments of Phetchaburi are an art form using gold and crafted by the local artisans of Phetchaburi. Its beauty, delicacy, and uniqueness are a valuable cultural heritage inherited from the former times. For more than 100 years, this branch of craftsmanship has been handed down from generation to generation, from one family member to another. They have created various intricate designs in gold ornament which have made their names well known as Phetchaburi goldsmiths, the greatest goldsmiths of Thailand. Kru Neung Phang Si is one of the highly skilled goldsmiths who has created and invented gold ornaments as if by magic. She was a niece of Uncle Lip and Aunt Plup Chu Badin. They were the goldsmiths from Thong Samrit family, which is the oldest antique goldsmith family of Phetchaburi. Ms. Neung has learned the technique from these two master goldsmiths since she was 18 years old. She loves this profession, which she has practiced vigorously and is exemplified with her imaginative and delicate craftsmanship. She is accepted as a highly skilled goldsmith with whom no one can compare. Many people continually hire her to make gold ornaments for them, which has made this the main business of her family.
ทุกรูปแบบเราทำได้ทั้งคุณจะมาจ้างฉันทำแบบไหนฉันก็ประดิษฐ์เป็นแบบนั้นมันก็มีส่วนครับมันทุกอย่างทุกแบบเป็นจี้เป็นห้อยคอเป็นลูกกระดุมเป็นอะไรมันเป็นแผนกแต่ความรู้สึกของฉันนะฉันชอบอย่างนี้อย่างแบบเขาทำมาให้เราในไม่สวยแต่เราบอกเหมือนกันว่าถ้าฉันดัดแปลงให้สวยคนนี้เอาไหมเพราะว่าเอา
From mother to daughter, Monta is the only child of the 6 children that went on to inherit the antique gold ornament techniques from her mother, Ms. Neung, and as we watch, she is making a 6-sao design necklace which she specializes in.
ครั้งแรกนะก็เหมือนถ้าคุณจะทำทองเนี่ยทำสร้อยหนัก5 บาทเราก็ต้องตัดช่างให้ได้5 บาททองก้อนมาใส่ไว้ในเบ้านี้เสร็จแล้วเราก็ต้องเอาไฟเนี่ยมาหลอมให้ทองนี่ละลาย
Concentration, imagination, and craftsmanship are the most important requirements of gold ornament creation. Expert skills of hand and feet, along with the personal technique of the goldsmith, are combined with diligence and delicacy in each step of the process. Begin by selecting good quality pure gold and then melting it by fusing or torching. Then, pour the molten gold into an iron vessel lubricated with motor oil. The vessel must be lubricated with motor oil in order to make the molten gold run through the vessel without sticking to it. Let the vessel cool and then rinse it out with water. Put the thick gold bar into the rolling mill using first the biggest channel and then continuing with each smaller one until the thick gold strip is formed. In the past, there were no rolling mills, so the goldsmith had to hammer it into sheet form or long strip form to prepare it for the chak tong process. Before doing the chak tong process, the gold strip must first be softened by torching. Then, one end of the strip is hit until it is pointed and able to pass through the holes of the draw plate that has both round and rectangular holes. The goldsmith goes from the bigger holes to the smaller holes until she gets the desired size of gold thread. In the gold preparation process, the goldsmith will have to prepare 2 types of gold thread. They are the smooth gold thread and the gold thread spring used for winding around the brass cylinder bar. After cutting the spring, small gold circle rings are formed. Then, after torching these tiny rings, they will become tiny granules called kai pla or fish roe. From these forms, the goldsmith will start to make various types of gold ornament using various techniques. For example, entwining to make 4-sao, 6-sao, or 8-sao necklaces, the goldsmith will join the tiny rings together to form a chain. Borax is applied at the ends of each ring and torched to make them soft. Then she will press one end of the chain to make it smaller to put it through the holes made while entwining. She will entwine the gold chain until she gets the desired length. The necklace will then be flexible and rope-like.
มี8 เสาไฟผ้า3 องค์นี่ยังไม่ได้ตุ่มนะเราต้องตุ่มอีกจะสวยกันได้อีก
This is an 8-sao design necklace with hook rings for dangling 3 Buddha images, the work that Ms. Neung had just finished. This designer necklace is heavier and thicker than the 6-sao design necklace because it is more delicate and has more rings in the pattern. The assembly process is the method of making the gold thread in various sizes of dok jan or nutmeg flower, or dok pikun or Spanish cherry attached with kai pla, and assembling to be various items and designs of gold ornament. These designs are inspired by nature. Each of them is a sign of luck. For example, gradum or button comes from the lotus. Palam or pawalam comes from the Chinese lantern. Luk son or pine nut is delicate and cute. And tuft earrings or taorang are delicate and tender. Some of her pieces of work may have a jewel attached using resin as an adhesive. The jewel setting is a method where the goldsmith sets the jewel on the surface of gold ornament and makes a rim around it. This method is used to make pendants, tab or embroidered neck pieces, rings, or earrings. The jewel holding is a method where the goldsmith makes hooks around the jewel to hold it on the ring. The goldsmith will design the hooks to make the work more beautiful. There are more methods of creating designs on the gold surface using engraving and carving. This familiar plain hook is made by bending the gold thread into the desired shape. Before the goldsmith bends the thread, she will make both ends pointed, then roll it until it is smooth for the entire length of the thread. It is bent into a hook shape, and the ends are neatly finished to complete the necklace. The goldsmith will embellish the gold ornament until she is satisfied, and then clean it by boiling it. This is the final process. The goldsmith must work with an intention and a belief in her power to create a perfect, beautiful, and intricate gold ornament. If she does, then both the goldsmith and the wearer is happy.
มันสำคัญใจเราด้วยนะเราเป็นคนทำในใจเราต้องคิดด้วยเรานึกทำให้เขาสวยงามฉันถ้าทำเท่านั้นถ้าทำไม่สวยงามนะฉันเริ่มไม่อยากให้เขาใส่ส้นทุน
From Phetchaburi, the spirit of a goldsmith, Kru Neung, has handed down her craftsmanship of the Thai antique technique. This is a national treasure for the next generation to cherish. Kru Neung, a master artisan of Thailand.